There was death in this ash-gray dog's eyes. Everyone at the shelter was sure of it, but one woman saw something completely different in those eyes. And when you hear this story, you'll understand what giving a dog a second chance really means. It all started on a cold November morning. In one of the city's outskirts, behind the garbage containers, a sound was heard. At first, no one paid attention. Maybe a cat, maybe the wind, but the sound didn't stop. A faint whimper, almost a whisper. Then a woman approached, and the sight she saw shook her to the core. Next to the container, covered in filth, so thin you could count her bones, lay an ash-gray Pitbull puppy. Her eyes were half closed. She was breathing, but it seemed like she didn't even have the strength to do that. Her fur had fallen out in patches. There were wounds on her skin, and in that cold, she couldn't even move. The woman immediately called the vet, but the voice on the phone shocked her. Bring her in, but don't be too hopeful. The dog was taken to the emergency room. The vet examined her, shook his head slowly. Severe malnutrition, infection, going into hypothermia. A few hours later, and you wouldn't have found her alive. But that woman didn't give up. Please, give her a chance. I see you still haven't subscribed, and that makes me sad, because this dog story is just beginning, and you shouldn't miss these real-life miracles. When the dog was brought to the shelter, things got even worse. The shelter workers looked at her and couldn't hide what they were thinking. "This one won't make it," said one. "Don't waste your time," said another. The ash-gray dog stood alone in her cage, pressed against the corner. Her eyes were still half closed. No one came near her. No one wanted to touch her, as if death was contagious. Days passed. The dog barely moved. She didn't eat. She didn't drink. She just existed, somewhere between life and death. But on the third day, a woman walked into the shelter. Her name was Lisa. In her 30s, living alone, she'd been visiting shelters for months looking to adopt a dog. That day, too, she'd actually been looking for a small, cute, healthy dog. A golden retriever, maybe, or a sweet mixed breed. But when she saw that dog, she stopped. The ash-gray pit bull was curled up in the corner of her cage, lying there trembling. Lisa approached slowly. A shelter worker noticed and stepped in front of her. "Don't even look at that dog. She's going anyway. Her condition is too bad." Lisa's heart ached. "What do you mean, going?" "I mean, if she doesn't improve within a week, she'll be put down." Lisa's heart raced. She looked at the dog again, and in that moment, the dog opened her eyes, just slightly, and looked directly at Lisa. It wasn't a plea. It was simply a connection. Lisa knew. She was going to save this dog. But how? Vet bills, care, treatment, everything was so expensive. And there was no guarantee the dog would survive. But Lisa gathered her courage. "I'm taking her." The worker was shocked. "You? Her?" "Yes. Now." Papers were filled out. Lisa picked up the ash-gray dog in her arms. At that moment, the dog opened her eyes and looked at Lisa. That look was everything. A glimmer of hope, an expectation of a chance. "Will you save me?" question. Lisa couldn't hold back her tears. "I'm going to save you, I promise." When they got home, things weren't easy at all. The dog wouldn't eat, couldn't move, slept constantly. Lisa wrapped her in a blanket, warmed her, petted her for hours. "Come on," she told her. "You're strong, I know it." The first night was terrifying. The dog was struggling to breathe. Lisa didn't sleep. She stayed by her side until morning. "Don't give up," she whispered. "Please don't give up." And when morning came, a miracle happened. The dog opened her eyes, and for the first time, she wagged her tail slightly. Lisa smiled through tears. "That's my girl." Days passed. The dog got a little stronger each day. She started eating. She stood up. She took her first steps. And Lisa gave her a name, Ash, for her ash gray color. But the real miracle was in Ash's spirit. This dog wanted to live, and she showed it in every movement, every look. She looked at Lisa with such love that it was as if she was saying, "You saved me. Now I'm going to make you happy." Months passed. Ash was now unrecognizable. Her fur was shiny, her eyes were sparkling, she was full of energy. And most importantly, she'd become Lisa's most loyal friend. But Lisa's mother was still skeptical. "A Pitbull?" she'd said on the phone. "Are you sure? They can be dangerous." Lisa had laughed. "Mom, come meet her, then we'll talk." Mom's first visit was unforgettable. When the door opened, Ash ran over excitedly, but she didn't attack, didn't bark. On the contrary, she sat at Mom's feet and looked up, as if saying, "Hello, I love you." Mom's heart melted. She petted Ash. "My God," she said, "she's so sweet." From that day on, Mom became Ash's biggest advocate. "All those cliches about pit bulls are lies," she'd tell everyone. "Ash taught me that." Now, Lisa and Ash are an inseparable duo. They run in the park, walk on the beach, sleep together at home. Ash acts like she's thanking Lisa every day, as if saying, "You saved me, and I'll never leave you alone." And you, yes you, as you're reading this story right now, maybe you're thinking, is giving a dog a second chance really worth it this much? Lisa would tell you this: yes, 1,000 times yes, because Ash isn't just a dog. She's proof of the power of love, the triumph of hope, and how valuable a life is. So what do you think? Are the prejudices about pit bulls justified, or are they just dogs waiting for love?